Hello, this is JSGG's FullCap bringing you a tutorial on how to rip N64 models for the Half-Life 2 source engine. I'm going to be using the Half-Life 2 engine for this tutorial. This tutorial will consist of 4 parts. The first video, the setup, the second, the N64 ripping, the third, the Blender modeling, and fourth, the texturing. This is the first in the series. Let's get started. For our setup, we'll need Half-Life 2 source SDK, Blender 2.49 Alpha, Windows, 1964 N64 emulator, GIMP, Blender SMD exporter by Devon Drake, Lemmy's NMU64 graphics plugin. Notepad++ is a very useful tool, but is not required. A RAR extraction program such as 7-zip or WinRAR, and of course, a N64 ROM. I am going to be using Mega Man 64. All these programs have a link in the description to the download pages. Go ahead and download them all. If you don't already have the Half-Life 2 source SDK, then pause the video and go download it, set it up, and get ready. If you don't know how to set it up, I have provided a link in the description on just how to do that. The next tool we are going to be using is Blender, which is a free 3D modeling program. I'm using the 2.49 Alpha Windows version. This is the only version that has worked for me for importing VRML 97 files, which is the proprietary format for N64 models, whatever. Unzip it to the desktop. I have 2 screens, so the window popped up on the other one. So, extract all files. Just waiting. A window should pop up with the extracted file folder. So then go into that folder, go into Blender 2.49 Alpha Windows, .blender, scripts, and then if you need the SMD exporter old.py, then after you have that, drag and drop into that scripts folder. You are done with Blender for now. Next, unzip 1964 emulator. I'm using the latest version, which is 1.1, so it has that 11_11. Okay, I'm moving it over here. Then extract lem.d3d8.ddl. Extract that to the desktop. And there it is. I'm bringing it over here. Then go into 1964, bin, release, and plugin. Drag and drop lem.d3.d8 into that folder. Oh, not .d8, but lem.d3d8.ddl into that folder. Then you can close the window. After that, you need to install GIMP, which is a image editing program, which is mainly used because it's free and it's free. It's really, that's all it's good for, really, just being free. But you need an image editing software program that can save images as .tga files. So go ahead and run the installer, and there's nothing really I need to tell you about installing it any crazy way. And otherwise, just install it. Then, okay, so now we're moving on to folders. We're making shortcut folders for our directories we need to go in pretty often. So go to Computer, move the window over here, go to your main drive that has Steam on it, I go in Program Files, x86, because that's how my computer is. Navigate to Steam Apps. Your username, mine is FullCap7, so yours may be different. Then go to, what was it? Source SDK, bin, ep1, bin, oh wait, go back to ep1, bin, you'll see bin folder there. Right click it and create shortcut. Drag that to the desktop. Allow. Then rename that vtex area. Okay, so go back to Steam Apps. I'm going to go back to your username. Then go to Source SDK Content, Half-Life 2, Materials SCR. Oh wait, go back again. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Right-click Materials SCR. Create shortcut. Drag that to desktop. And then drag it next to vtex area. Not required, but it's very helpful. Then rename it Texture Maker. Enter. Then go back to your Steam username folder and go into Half-Life 2, HL2, Materials. Actually, go back again. Sorry. Create shortcut. Drag that to the desktop. Then you are done with those windows. Right click it again, rename it to texture, folder. Then you are done with that. Finally, make a folder on your desktop and name it Blender, no wait, actually, N64. I'm kind of a freak for capitals, but N64 Blender projects. That seems pretty much everything you need to do for the setup tutorial, and